Hello, my precious heart. How are you feeling today? I'm so deeply happy to have you back with me on this beautiful channel, where love and divine guidance flow freely. Thank you for showing up, for opening your heart, and for sharing in this sacred space we've created together. Today's reading is one that carries a very special energy. It's more than just a message, it's a heartfelt transmission from your angels, your spirit guides, and your beloved ancestors. They've gathered close to bring you clarity, support, and maybe even a little bit of revelation. We'll also take some time to explore what's happening in the heart and mind of that special someone you've been thinking about, maybe an ex, or someone who still lingers in your energy. What are they feeling? Are they thinking of you too? And what, if anything, do they intend to do about the connection you once shared? So, my love, I gently invite you to settle in. Make yourself cozy. Take a few deep breaths and let this reading wash over you like a soft wave. Allow these messages to reach the deepest parts of your soul, and let them comfort, guide, or even awaken something within you. As we near the close of June 2025, it's the perfect moment to pause and tune in to what your spiritual team has been wanting you to hear. What have they been whispering to your heart? What truths or nudges have you been feeling lately? Today is the day we bring those whispers into the light. Right now, the most urgent message for you is this: you are meant to shine. Shine like a flame in the darkness, because you can and you will. You may not see the full path ahead, but your inner light knows the way. Trust in that. Trust in yourself. Trust in your own courage, your strength, your wisdom. Even if you're facing uncertainty, even if you've been through a storm recently, remember, you carry a sacred light within. That light isn't just for you, it also serves others. People around you are drawn to your glow. You may not realize how many souls you've helped guide just by being your true self. This light of yours, it illuminates. It protects. It pushes away the shadows. So don't let current difficulties fool you into thinking you're powerless. You're not. You've made it through storms before, and you'll do it again. Your spirit team wants you to know that your inner radiance is still shining bright, even when life feels dim. Now let's move into another message, one about abundance. Because abundance isn't just about money or material success. It's about richness in all areas of life. Love, peace, joy, energy, support. And right now, your angels are nudging you to look closely at the company you keep. Some people in your orbit might be draining your light. They admire your energy, your generosity, and your kindness, but not all of them are reciprocating. Some may even be blocking your flow of abundance without meaning to. That's why you're being guided to become more intentional about who you allow into your sacred space. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, uplift you, and match your vibration. People who get your sensitivity. People who see your heart and honor it. People of light like you. And here's a powerful affirmation. You're invited to declare in the comments or speak aloud. I am light. I vibrate in the light. Let that truth settle into your soul. Let it become your frequency. There's another decree that's meant to magnetize the right people into your life. I am a magnet for people. I attract souls who align with my energy. Not just any people only, the ones who are generous, kind-hearted, and empathic like you. People who bring peace, not chaos. Healing, not harm. You're being reminded that as you align with your own light, you naturally attract others who resonate on the same frequency. It's not about isolating yourself, it's about refining your circle, protecting your glow, honoring your worth. And now, let's talk about what's ahead for you in the coming days. While this is a collective reading, and it may not resonate with every single person in the same way, it's still filled with truth and potential. If you feel a spark or a gentle pull during this reading, That's your intuition responding. Listen to it. If you ever feel the need for a more personal reading, something deeply tailored to your unique journey, remember that my team of professional psychics and intuitive readers are always available to support you. You'll find their contact information in the description box below this video. But for now, just know this: you are never alone. Your angels are with you. Your ancestors are guiding you. Your spirit team is cheering you on. You have every reason to hold your head high and walk with grace, even if the road isn't easy. You are light. You are love. You are divinely supported. The message for you today carries a sense of urgency, but not of panic. Rather, it's a gentle but firm encouragement from your spiritual team. It's time to act. The next few days will bring a powerful wave of momentum into your life. You're not being asked to rush or force anything, but to recognize that a divine window of opportunity is opening. Things are beginning to align, and the universe is giving you a green light. You've been in a place of reflection for a while. Perhaps you've been planning, dreaming, waiting, or even healing. But now your spirit guides are encouraging you to move forward. Whatever you've been contemplating, whether it's a personal shift, a career move, or a physical relocation, take that first step. Action is needed. Trust that everything will fall into place as you move. For some of you, this may even involve travel. There's an energy of motion around you. Whether it's a literal journey to another place, or a symbolic journey into a new phase of life, this shift is meant to bring expansion. You're stepping into a season where growth becomes not just possible but inevitable. Your career may evolve, your finances may improve, or a major change in your living situation may present itself. These next few days are pivotal. Doors are opening that will lead you into greater alignment with your soul's path. Now, let's check in with your current energy. What's going on within you? What's vibrating in your spiritual field? Right now, you're undergoing a deep process of transformation. This is a time of spiritual renewal, a rising from the ashes moment. Like the mythical phoenix, you are being reborn from the trials and flames you've walked through. You are in the midst of regeneration, healing, evolving, becoming someone even stronger, wiser, and more connected to your truth. This process can feel heavy at times, but it is sacred. It's also a cleansing process. You are being guided to clear out anything that's not in alignment with the person you are becoming. This includes people, environments, even physical objects or emotional patterns that are energetically weighing you down. A message here is clear. Cleanse your relationships. If someone constantly brings stress, conflict, or negativity into your life, it's time to release them. Your energy is too precious to waste on situations that only drain you. Choose peace. Choose clarity. Choose to surround yourself with those who elevate your spirit. There's also something hidden that will come to light soon. For many of you, especially those who've come to this reading seeking insight about an ex or someone from the past, a truth will be revealed. This may be something they kept from you. Perhaps they were involved with another person while with you, or they said or did something behind your back that you weren't aware of at the time. Whatever it is, prepare to receive clarity. The veil is being lifted. But here's what your guides want you to focus on. You are light. You are a divine being with a sacred purpose. Do not let someone else's betrayal or deception diminish the truth of who you are. You are blessed. That's your affirmation, your decree today. I am blessed. Say it. Feel it. This blessing is not just about protection, it's about identity. You are a spiritual soul on a mission. You've been through darkness, but you are not defined by it. You are defined by your light. You might also be seeing signs mirror numbers like 1111, 2222, or repeating numbers like 333 or 444. These aren't coincidences. These are messages from your spirit guides, little nudges to remind you that you're not alone. They're guiding you, whispering to your soul. Pay attention. Each number sequence carries meaning. Look them up if you feel drawn. They are clues to your current path and confirmation that you're right, where you're supposed to be. Let's now shift our attention to your person of interest, your ex, or that individual who still lives somewhere in your energy field. What's going on with them? What are they feeling, thinking, planning? The energy surrounding them is heavy. There's a storm in their world right now. They're going through a breakdown of some kind, a loss, a crisis, or a rude awakening that's shaking the foundation of their life. Spiritually, we'd say the Tower card is active in their life. That means unexpected changes, abrupt endings, and ego-shattering realizations are happening for them right now. This person may have once assumed you'd always be there. They may have underestimated your strength, your worth, or your spiritual backbone. But now they see it. Now they're starting to understand just how resilient, how powerful, how rare you really are. They may be struggling emotionally, sad, regretful, confused. Some may even be experiencing depression or anxiety, as their actions come full circle and consequences unfold. The choices they made in the past are catching up with them, and the clarity they lacked before is starting to dawn. But here's the thing, my love. This is not about revenge or validation. This is about your healing, your growth, your liberation. Let their chaos stay their chaos. You don't need to carry it anymore. You've already done the work. You've been rising from the ashes. Now you get to focus on your next chapter, your soul expansion, your abundance, and the divine love that's waiting for you, not from the past, but in the future. You are on a sacred journey. You are loved. You are protected. And yes, you are already healing, even if it doesn't feel like it every single day. Keep shining, beautiful soul. The best is still ahead of you. There's something your ex or the person currently on your mind is beginning to realize. Something they weren't prepared for. They've been seeking answers about you, trying to understand what's going on in your life now that they're no longer part of it. And I strongly feel that they've turned to someone spiritual for those answers. Yes, they've consulted a psychic. That the reading they received, it shook them deeply. It wasn't what they expected. In fact, it was the exact opposite of what they were hoping to hear. Their ego took a direct hit. Their pride crumbled a little. You see, when someone thinks they've got you all figured out, when they assume you're still stuck in the same emotional space, longing, waiting, hurting, it's a hard blow when they find out the truth is quite different. And that's exactly what happened. Your ex is someone who liked to be in control of situations, of emotions, of outcomes. They lived in a world where they believed everything revolved around them, and to a large extent, it often did. You were the one constantly adjusting, constantly accommodating their wants and their needs. From the seemingly small choices like where to eat or what to do, to the much deeper issues that shaped the very structure of the relationship, you were the one compromising. And the problem is, they didn't even see it. They never acknowledged just how much you gave. They didn't realize that every time you said, "That's okay," or "whatever you want," you were dimming your own light to keep the peace. And now, that same person has been hit with a truth they didn't see coming, and it's not sitting well with them. When they asked the psychic about you, they expected to hear something reassuring, something that would reaffirm their belief that you're still holding on, still wondering, still dreaming about the day they return. But what they heard, it made their stomach sink. Their face dropped. That false sense of control they used to carry, gone, in one moment, because the psychic told them that you're no longer where they left you, that you've moved on not just physically or logistically, but emotionally, spiritually. You've grown. You're glowing, and you're no longer looking back. They wanted to hear that you miss them, that you're longing for their return. But instead, they were told that you're feeling fulfilled, strong, radiant, that you're deeply focused on yourself, your healing, your goals, that you're embodying the 9 of Pentacles energy, thriving independently, pouring into your own life, creating beauty and abundance without needing anyone else to validate your worth. And that hurt them. In fact, it didn't just hurt, it created inner chaos. They may not show it on the surface, but inside, they're conflicted, they're unsettled, they're starting to spiral into anxiety and frustration, because the image they had of you waiting patiently in the background is completely shattered. To make things more intense, they're not just seeking clarity, they're considering doing something about it, something energetic. Yes, there's a very real sense that they're exploring spiritual means like spell work or energy manipulation to try and pull you back in. That's how desperate they're beginning to feel. They're not just missing you, they're realizing they've lost something they once took for granted. And here's the kicker. The psychic also pulled the World card for you. A card that screams closure, completion, evolution. This was the final confirmation that the cycle between you and this person has ended for you, at least. You're not holding on anymore. You're not bitter. You're not seeking revenge. You've simply outgrown the connection. You might still remember the good moments, there's no shame in that. You're human. But the pain, the imbalance, the exhaustion of having to constantly give without receiving, you've had enough of that. You've learned the lesson. And now, you're done. You're not angry. You don't hate them. You just know better. And that's what scares them most. Because when someone realizes they no longer have emotional power over you, when they realize they're not the center of your universe anymore, it throws them into panic. And that's exactly where your ex is right now, caught between disbelief and desperation. They don't like what they've heard. In fact, they don't believe it fully. Part of them is convinced the psychic must have gotten it wrong. Or that you're pretending. But deep down, their intuition is confirming what was said. You're no longer the same person. You've evolved into someone they can't manipulate, someone they can't control, someone who finally chose themselves. And that, my love, is your power. You've reclaimed your worth. You've aligned with your purpose. You're healing, growing, and flourishing. This journey hasn't been easy, but it's been necessary. And now you're standing in a place of strength, looking at your past not with sorrow, but with wisdom. So let them sit with their discomfort. Let them wrestle with the truth. You're already beyond it. You've closed the chapter. You're writing a whole new book now, and this time, the story is all about you. There's something rather unsettling that's been stirring within your ex's energy. In their desperate attempt to reattach themselves to your life, they've recently asked a spiritual advisor, yes, a psychic, whether they can perform some kind of sweetening ritual on you. This type of ritual is often tied to manipulation or emotional influence, especially when combined with lunar energy. They were hoping to use the power of the moon to pull you back into their orbit, to soften your heart, to make you feel tied to them again. But the psychic's answer? A firm and resounding no. Why? Because your energy is too pure, too renewed, and too guarded by divine protection for that kind of interference to work. You've gone through too much. The pain this person caused you acted as a crucible, burning away old versions of you and revealing your strength, your clarity, and your purpose. Any spell or ritual they might try would bounce right off your energetic field. The spiritual work you've done, the healing you've embraced, it's created a shield around you. You are divinely protected. Instead of being grateful for the truth, your ex becomes upset. Instead of thanking the psychic for being honest, they lash out. Their ego, already bruised by the idea that you're moving on, is now completely unraveled. The consultation spirals into tension. The more the psychic speaks of your growth, your light, your rising from the ashes, the more uncomfortable your ex becomes. Because in their mind, they still imagined you broken. They thought you were still in the pit where they left you, still stuck in that sorrowful version of the past. But now, they're being told that you've risen stronger, more vibrant, more whole than ever before. And while the psychic doesn't mention this directly, the most painful image that now torments your ex is the thought of you being with someone else. They may not say it aloud, but the mere thought of you smiling, laughing, and loving someone new shakes them at their core. That's what drives them toward these spells and rituals, to keep you emotionally blocked, tethered to them, stuck in a story you've already outgrown. But it's too late. You've already turned the page. Let's now shift the energy and see which zodiac signs might be significant for you today. You might resonate with these yourself, or they might belong to someone important in your life. Leo, Virgo, Aries, and Pisces. And as for initials that carry weight right now, perhaps your name, their name, or someone you're yet to meet. Look out for F, E, C, and V. Now, beloved soul, I want to share messages from your angels, gentle whispers from the spiritual realm that are meant just for you. First, a powerful reminder from your ancestors and loved ones who have passed into the light. They are watching over you. They walk beside you, guiding and protecting you. Their love is not bound by time or space. They are your unseen guardians. Here's a beautiful affirmation for you. I am safe by going within to find peace of mind. I do everything necessary for my inner world to be calm. My inner peace is essential for my health and well-being. When you are calm inside, when your soul is at peace, everything else aligns. You don't need chaos. You don't need conflict. You are being divinely guided to distance yourself from anything or anyone that disturbs your serenity. Let's continue with messages from Archangel Raphael, the divine healer. His message for you today is restful sleep. Beloved Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me relax and sleep deeply, because I know you guide me, heal me, and protect me while I do so. Even as you sleep, healing continues. Raphael works within your dreams, easing anxiety, repairing the spirit, and soothing your body and heart. Now, messages from Archangel Michael, the warrior and protector. He is with you in the unseen battles, guarding your energy from harm, reminding you of your strength. His message today is about faith. Before you sleep, pray, Archangel Michael, I beg you enter my dreams, replace fear with faith, and fill me with strength, courage, and confidence. Tonight, before you close your eyes, surrender your worries to him. He will replace your fear with divine strength and cloak you in courage. To close this sacred space, we receive love-filled words from Jesus, who offers comfort, hope, and divine reassurance. His message for you today is grounded in Scripture. With God, all things are possible. Matthew 19:26. Have faith in God. With faith and hope, everything becomes possible. Mark 11:22. No matter what challenges you've faced or continue to face, faith opens the way for miracles. When you believe, even mountains begin to move. So my precious soul, this reading comes to a close with deep gratitude and light. I hope the messages you received today brought you the clarity, comfort, and strength you've been seeking. Remember, you are not alone. You are deeply loved. You are being divinely supported every step of the way. If today's reading resonated with you, I gently invite you to subscribe to this channel, tap the notification bell, so you never miss another message, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your presence here is a gift. Without you, this space wouldn't exist. Until our next reading, may blessings overflow in your life and in the lives of those you love. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and never forget the divine light within you. Many blessings to you and all your loved ones. Bye.